Yo, what is poppin', people? It is your boy Lavish Valentino. This is Lavish Valentino TV. Major salute to everybody. You know what I mean? We back at it with another blog. I thank y'all for tuning in. You know, we here another day. We blessed. You know, I hope y'all are good. You know. So, to any new viewers, like I always say, you new to the channel, you like what you see, feel free right here to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more content. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. All right. So something came to my attention, and I didn't actually see like the full podcast show, but I was on Instagram a couple days ago, and I was just strolling through videos, you know, regular shit, and I came across this clip, and it was from Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda's podcast show. Shout out to Uncle Murda, shout out to Tony Yayo. Those are my guys, you know what I mean? Always been rocking with them for a very long time, since I was a teenager with their music and shit. So, you know, Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda had a podcast show, and they had Skrap 1090, right, on there. And Skrap had said some things in this clip about Tylil that didn't quite set right with me. He's talking about Tylil James, the streamer. And what he said pretty much was like, you know, he was supposed to go on stream with Tylil, and then he's saying that Tylil had rape charges on him, and I guess that was his reason why he didn't go in, and all this other stuff, right? And, you know, when I'm looking at this clip, I'm kind of like shaking my head, and I'm just like looking like, wait, what? Like, what is he talking about? You know, but he really said that out his mouth, that Tylil had rape charges and things like that, you know, and he was supposed to go on the stream, or whatever the case may be. And I'm looking at the comments, and a lot of people in the comment section was frying him, because they like, yo, bro, like, Tylil never had these charges. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? And it's true. So here's the thing, right? The people in the comment section was absolutely telling the truth, who actually disagreed with Skrap. Tylil never had rape charges. And let me tell you something about how the internet works. If that was the case, Tylil would have got exposed a long time ago. And guess what? Tylil's streaming career would have been over. It would have been over a long time ago. The way how the internet works, motherfuckers that's on the internet, all they have to do is just type up your name, search a few things. You know what I'm saying? We don't just have Google. We have other ways of finding shit out, finding tea, finding dirt on people, whatever you want to call it. There are different ways to find some dirt on somebody. And let me tell you this. If this shit was true that Tylil had these rape charges, Tylil would have been packed up, shipped out. He would have been out of here. He would have got canceled. We wouldn't even see Tylil to this day if that was the case. So for Skrap to go on the podcast and lie like that, it's just like, yo, bro, like, what are you really doing? What are you gaining by coming on somebody's podcast and lying like that? You understand what I mean? Like, now don't get it twisted, though. Tylil had rape allegations. Absolutely, he had rape allegations. We know this already with this whole Jordan Pauline situation, which, come to find out, Shorty actually lied about the situation. And guess what? Her career is over. She lied about the situation. Her story changed up. The story fell apart. She lost a lot of followers. Nobody's really rocking with her no more. Her career is over. She lied about it, right? But the sad thing about the situation, and I spoke on this shit before, is that this is going to follow Tylil forever, because when you're dealing with those type of allegations that's on your name, if you were shown to be the person that actually didn't do this thing, it's going to follow you, because when you're dealing with a woman who lies about something like that, she automatically, when she makes these allegations, she has a machine behind her that's going to stick with her, whether the truth comes out that she lied. They're going to stick by her no matter what, and they're going to believe her. So Tylil in this situation was at a lose-lose. So it's going to follow him. But nonetheless, though, it wasn't true. Shorty lied. The proof came out. It is what it is. This is what I'm getting from this. Skrap, it just seems like you're upset at Tylil because he didn't want to put you on his stream for whatever reason. Excuse me. It seems like you're upset that he didn't want to put you on the stream for some reason. So you said that. Now, if you would have just said, yo, he had allegations on him and such and such and such, and I wasn't sure, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't sure if homie did it or not, so I fell back and then go on the stream, then that would have been a different story. Then I would have understand that, like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I was going to go on homie's podcast. Some allegations came up. I don't rock with that shit, so I kind of fell back until we figured out what's going on. But you went on a podcast and said charges. Allegations and charges is two different things. You know what I'm saying? That's where you messed up. You said the boy had charges. And Tylil, quote unquote, somewhat addressed it on his Instagram story and was like, oh, I hate liars and things like that. I already knew exactly who he was talking about. He's seen the clip, so I'm pretty sure we already knew who he's referring to. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thing, man. Why would you sit there and lie? And let me tell you something, bro. A lot of people who are rappers, a lot of them have this type of jealousy, hatred towards streamers. Let me just tell you the truth. The streamers are lit right now. The streamers are lit right now. The music game ain't what it used to be anymore. Niggas is not making fire tracks no more. Everybody's doing the same shit. Like, it's just not the same no more, bro. The streamers are lit right now, so the jealousy, the hate comes in, whatever. And I'm not gonna lie though, bro, Skrap, you was looking kind of bitter up here. You know what I mean? And another thing I want to address before I end this video right here is your whole situation with Fivio Foreign. Now, I don't know what the beef is between y'all. Me personally, I don't care. It's this what I'm about to say has nothing to do with what y'all beef is about. Whatever. I don't care. It's the shit that you said is like, yo, you were saying shit about Fivio Foreign ain't coming to Pop Smoke Day. Like that whole Fivio Foreign Pop Smoke situation, I always thought like that whole shit was weird, and I just don't get it because niggas is supposed to be from the same clique or whatever the case may be, but whatever. I always thought that little tension there was a little weird or whatever the case may be. But you had problems with the nigga, cool, all right. But the shit that I have the problem with the most is that you brought up Fivio Foreign's mother. And for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, you said some disrespectful shit about Fivio, but then you bring his mother up. Oh, that's word to Fivio's mother. Nigga, Fivio's mother is dead, bro. She's not here. And this is another thing what I don't like about a lot of these. And I'm putting y'all in this category. You're a drill rapper. You're not a gangster rapper. Because a lot of the gangster rappers that you're referring to, these niggas stuck to the plan. They just kept it rap, whatever, and became successful millionaires and kept their ass out the streets. You drill rapping niggas are rapping, doing exactly what you're saying in your raps, and you're getting fucking locked up and shit. Big fucking difference. But anywho, you're bringing up Fivio Foreign's mother. His mother's not here. His mother has nothing to do with y'all situation. A lot what I realized that y'all love to bring dead people up in your raps or bring dead people up in your conversations. And when y'all do that, bad shit be happening to y'all. If you have a problem with somebody, just keep it between y'all. What is with this disrespect of trying to bring somebody's dead relatives into the conversation or in somebody's raps? Because once you manifest shit like that, you can't take that shit back. You disrespect by crossing that line, there is no going back. You're fucked pretty much. So whatever your beef is with him, just keep it like that, bro. Like, Me personally, I would say this, bro. If you have a personal, whatever your beef is with it, bro, y'all know the same people. Just link up and just fight instead of just speaking on the internet. Just link up and fight, bro. That's that. And just keep the dead people out of it, bro. Just keep the dead people out of it. Bringing up somebody's moms that has nothing to do with the situation. There's just been this whole fascination with just bringing up dead people and just being disrespectful. And then when some bad shit happens to you and bullets start flying at you, then what you gonna say? A lot of people don't play about their family members, dead or alive. Cut that shit out, bro. And that's all I got to say about that. And I'm gonna end it off here. But yo, I'm about to get up out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Tune in to next time for some more content. Salute to y'all again. Please like and subscribe to the video. Get these numbers up. Appreciate y'all. We out of here. Peace.